So today I have a very short video blog for you. We're just gonna work on foam rolling the inner thigh. A lot of times we don't even realize this is tight until we start rolling there and realize, wow, that really hurts, or at least that's how it's been for me recently. And I get the reaction from a lot of my clients. So let's go ahead and give that a try. We're gonna start with the right leg. So you kind of get into a half army crawl position with this. So one leg's gonna come up and you're gonna start right before your knee on the inner thigh. And start with light pressure, so don't lift your leg all the way up, the back leg. So you're using body weight, but not full body weight. You're just gonna roll up to the hip, all the way back down to right before your knee. And I feel it the most right about 2 inches above my knee. And it's really tight. So when you have that spot, that really tender spot, it's good to hold it there for about 20 seconds, not much more than that, because if it's tight, it's probably already irritated, and you don't want to irritate it anymore, but you do want to put some pressure. My inner thigh is so tight right now that I don't need to lift up and give myself more body weight. If you can see, I'm lifting up onto my toe like that, so that's just going to create more body weight. For me, this is fine. This is all the pressure I need to feel that knot and kind of wait for it to release. And this is really uncomfortable, so that's why I'm making this face. My inner thighs are just warped. I went to some intense yoga classes this weekend and did some hits, so my legs are tired and they need this. So I'm just holding here for about 20 seconds, and then when that's up, I'll go to the next point, and I'm actually still pretty tight a little further up, not as bad, but I still want to hold. So with a foam roller, you don't necessarily have to roll the whole time. It's good to stop and really pay attention to the parts that are talking to you. And you'll know what I'm talking about once you feel them. And so I'm just gonna slowly move up the thigh, and right here is not very tight for me at all, so I'm just gonna move the roller right up into my hip joint. And yeah, I feel a little tightness there, so I'm just gonna roll back and forth here and work that out a little bit and just decide what part of my hip is really talking to me. I'm gonna lift my arm here so you can see a little bit better. So I'm gonna hold right in my hip crease here, right on the hip flexor. And this is pretty tight for me, probably from, I don't know, lots of squat jumps. Who knows with me? But it's tight, and this actually really hurts. I'm gonna release and just, let the body weight do a little more work. So I'm just really letting my body go here and letting gravity, let me move my arm so you can see this. Sorry, I'm wearing all gray. Let really just my body weight push down into the hip flexor. So then what I like to do after I've rolled a little bit on one side is to come out of it and sort of shake it out and feel the difference between my two legs. So in this case, it's my inner thigh. So yeah, this leg is much higher than this leg. I don't know if you can see that, but this leg is much lower. This leg is much higher. This is the one I rolled. This is the one I didn't roll. So it shows it works, and I probably did that for just a few minutes. So go ahead, give it a try at home, and if you have any questions, you can email me at genevieve@stormfitness.com, and yeah, have a good night.